The former presidential aspirant and All Progressives Congress APC chieftain Adamu Garba has reacted weirdly on Twitter shortly after a lady named @Kolara Annie announced her success in securing a Canada permanent residency. Reacting in a quoted tweet to the lady's tweet on December 27th, Adamu said all relocating abroad will regret their actions soon because America and Europe are looking for expendable assets to dispose at the war front. He said they will soon conscript you to go to war in Ukraine. All those doing Japa will regret their actions soon. North America and Europe are looking for expendable assets to dispose at war front. The black guys moving there, especially Nigerians, will soon discover themselves in Ukraine, he said. Many people on Twitter commented on his tweet saying that his words hold no water. Others faulted him for mocking the lady's success. The post has generated hundreds of likes and comments as at the time of writing this report. You can imagine. Anytime you talk, you take a look at the mirror, your words holds no water, according to netizens' reaction. The bandits Boko Haram Hesme are all from Nigeria, especially from the north. Are they not in their father's so-called land? God will punish you for mocking people with these teeth. Inshallah, you shall regret tweeting this to mock people hard work. First, you need to learn how to construct a good lexicon before giving advice. Can't even differentiate between there and there. North America and Europe are not lawless like Nigeria. Membership of the military is voluntary. So please talk like an educated man. It is far better to go to war in a foreign country than remain at war in my own country. Yeah, this man. Okay. Meanwhile, Legit.ng earlier reported how Adamu reacted to the announcement of fees for expression of interest and nomination forms by the party. Adamu Garba, in a post on his Facebook page, condemned the high cost of the ruling party's expression of interest and nomination forms for presidential office and other aspirants. The APC chieftain in the first post on Facebook made an exclamation while referring to the high cost of the ruling party's forms. You can imagine the way this way they talk anyhow. May they no Japa. May they continue so that you continue to deceive them. Nigerians are complaining. But you said Nigeria is okay, it's fine. Because you are always at the corridors of power, eating from both hands both hands, speaking from both sides of your mouth. Today you'll be in the YPP, tomorrow it's not even by maybe you stay in one particular party for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Within 2 weeks you are in one party, in another 1 week you are in another party, coming left, moving from pillar to post. You don't even have direction. Just because he heard about a Muslim ticket, this guy just ran back to APC after leaving, complaining about the high cost of a nomination and expression forms. Now he's telling us otherwise. Nigerians are complaining. You think Nigeria should continue to be praying while you guys are living large, smiling to the banks? Is that what you think? I've asked people, they'll tell you, oh, you go to another country, you're gonna be third-class citizen. You don't even have any class. At least in that, if you think so, in that other countries that you see a lot of Nigerians go to, they are first-class citizens. The class they are holding is more than you don't even have any class. As far as Nigeria is concerned, you don't have any class in this country. You are just deceiving yourself. You are not even in third or fourth or fifth class. You are nowhere. Anything happens to you, that is the end. Nobody cares for you in this country. Nobody cares for you. Nothing happens. We talked about the NSAS. We talked about the extrajudicial killing. See what happened in Lagos on Christmas Day. A woman who was just going on her own with her husband, they just ended her life on a remarkable day like that. What will happen? Now they are telling us that the ASP or whatever is not going to be available there to make the case. What are you telling us? And before you could say Jack Robinson, that is it. There's another one, another incident. We don't even know how that is going to end. a lady that was coming from that same houses in that same Aja, going to her sister's place or brother's place, when this BRT or this government official who happens to be a driver did all manner of things to him, took her life. Till today they have been going back and forth. All evidence are there, but they will be going back and forth, back and forth. Is that a country? A country whereby herdsmen take people's life, a country where you have terrorists, bandits moving around. They have not been arrested, but they have other people that they are holding captive. But the ones that are slaughtering people on a daily basis, what have they done to them? They cannot even arrest them, but they can go as far as another country to go and get some other people arrested. Is that a country? Because you are eating from the cookie jars, because you have been given contracts, because you are being promised one or two things, so you think that everybody should be dead, be listening to all these rubbish people are vomiting from your mouth, lies upon lies. You can imagine those who had left this country 40 years, 50 years ago. Are they going to be regretting? Some of them are supposed to be regretting also, oh, let us come back home. Some of them want to come back home, but the situation is even worse than the way they left it. Even as 7 years ago, 10 years ago, people who left thinking that maybe let them just take that decision. Now they are thanking God that they did. Now people are moving in the situation is even worse, and these people want Nigeria to stay back and be listening to all these cock and bull stories. For those who do not have the means to just live, good and fine, they will continue to manage and manage and manage. But believe you me, if they have that opportunity, they will want to go. The people who are enjoying this country, who feel that I can't go anywhere, they are the politicians, or those who are still being deceived that this country is going to be better with the kind of people we have now. And a lot of people are still on the waiting list to even mount that podium called the presidency, so that they will do their own bidding. There's no system in place, nothing anywhere benefits. And when you see some people who have that trace or trait of getting things done, they will bring the person down. And this one having maths to say they will regret it. You think they are just like Nigeria, as they are like Nigeria country that misbehaves anyhow. Adamu Garba is the only reason Nigerians are relocating abroad, because of his capacity for subtlety and deceitfulness. Nigerians are living in despair, hopelessness, as APC had dashed our hope of survival of existence and future. But rather than point Nigerians to Peter Gregory Obi, whom God has revealed and put forward for a renewed hope, a savior and a deliverer, Adamu Garba is busy deceiving Nigerians, yet with a miracle or with a marriage and another round of a bleak future of hopelessness, by pointing Nigerians to Bola Tinubu, who owes no future of revival and reawakening and restoration, that we birth a great nation of prosperity for Nigerians. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.